Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, his first flight. This lesson has been divided into two parts and here we are going to study part 1, which itself is his first flight. This is an interesting story of a young seagull who was afraid of flying. He did not have confidence. He thought that his wings were not strong enough to support him. All the family members had already left him. They tried to encourage him to fly but failed. Let us find out while reading the story that how he learned to fly. Let's begin. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. Here you can see in the picture there is a young seagull sitting on the ledge. He is thinking about what all has been happening so far. His two brother sisters who are younger to him had already flown away. And he is simply sitting on the ledge just thinking about how to take on his first flight because there is a long stretch of sea just beneath him and he is scared of drowning. His younger brothers and sister has already flown away, had taken their first flight. And as he has not taken his first flight, being the eldest one in the family, his parents are upset with him and they are all the time upbraiding him. Upbraiding means taking out faults in someone and scolding him. That is what usually the parents do when children are not successful. And they are also threatening him that he will have to starve, that is, he will not be given food until and unless he takes on his first flight. But for the life of him, he could not move. Here the father has scolded the child, but still because he is afraid that he would just drown in the sea and die, he is not taking on the flight. His parents are watching him that he is sitting on the ledge, and on the other hand his parents are teaching his brothers and sister in the art of flying. They are teaching them how to be on the waves while flying and how to dive for a fish. And also he is seeing one of his brothers eating a silvery fish, that is herring, and even devouring it. Devouring means to enjoy and eat something very quickly. And while seeing all the other kids, the parents are happy and they are making a cackling sound. On the other hand, they are even taunting him for his cowardice. Cowardice means not to be brave. The sun was now ascending the sky, blazing on his ledge that faced the south. Now it's the next morning and he's still sitting on the ledge alone and he's quite tired and he doesn't have energy because he has not eaten anything from the past evening. Now he has taken one of his legs inside his body and he's trying to attract his parents by pretending that he is sleeping, but still the parents are completely ignoring him. He saw his two brothers and his sister lying on the plateau, dozing, their heads sunk into their necks. Now, as it is the early morning, everybody is just lazing around and his father is preening his feathers. That is, he is cleaning his feathers with his beak, as you can just see in the picture here. There's only one person who is concerned about this baby seagull, and that is his mother. She is holding a small piece of fish in her beak and she's trying to attract the child to just come and take it from her. But the only condition for getting that piece of fish is to take the first flight. The child is hungry and that's why he is saying ga 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 and pleading the mother to just give him that piece of food. But she is ridiculously shouting and just not giving him that piece. Now the child is suddenly happy as his mother had picked up a piece of fish and was flying across to him with it. The child is thinking and is happy that his mother has finally agreed to give him a piece of fish because she is concerned that the baby has not eaten anything for such a long time now. But here He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer. Because this was just a trick played by the mother. She had shown the piece of fish to the baby, and because he was so hungry, he just dived at it. And the mother just stepped back, and suddenly, this young seagull was finally flying in the air because he had taken the step unintentionally into the air just between the mountains, that is above the sea waves. For a moment, the young seagull was afraid. What has happened? It was like he was just going to have a heart attack. But then he opened his wings and he started flying. He had actually learned how to fly and taken his first flight, and he was so happy. His mother joined in with the flight, then came his father because he was also happy. Then the two brothers and his sister, all the family was flying together above the sea waves. And everybody, that is the brothers and the sisters, they were performing a series of jumps around him. That is what the meaning of cavorting is here. He was so happy that he forgot all that had passed so far, all that had happened so far. He was just shouting at the top of his voice and he was enjoying the flying. His parents and his brothers and sister has landed on this green flooring ahead of him. They have reached the place just before him and now they are beckoning to him. Beckoning to him means making a gesture with hand to encourage someone. Now they are calling out with loud voice to come and settle on that green floor, which is actually the floor of the sea. They want to assure him that he is not going to drown. He finally comes there, settles on the green sea, his belly is touching the waves, and he is not even sinking. So he has learned two important things today. First, as the lesson says, he had made his first flight, and then he has learned that he is a seagull and he is not born to get drowned in the sea. That's all for the lesson. I hope you like the story and you have learned something from this story. Definitely we learn that we have to come over our fears if we really want to achieve something in life. That is what each and every parent too wants from their kids. That's all for today. Have a good day.